Hey guys, it's Lee in a fishbowl. Today is Friday afternoon and it's March 21st and I look like a hot mess. I'm sorry, I went to Special Olympics today, so I'm kind of looking gross. But I wanted to do a quick video about the things I'm taking. My pigtails bother me. And I wanted to do it while it was fresh on my mind because I'm just starting a new cycle. So I'm going to do that today if that's okay. I do want to apologize for this gross looking thing right here. And that is a shadow. I'm sitting here going, I don't need, the lighting's terrible in here. This right here, I just got zapped. So it's one of those gross spots. I got this one zapped, that one zapped, and that one's out. They're like these blood blisters that come up on my face. I don't know. It's crazy. So I had them lasered off yesterday. But anyway, so here is what I take after all that. Here's what I take right now. Now, I did a video several months ago. It's probably been 6 months ago or longer, about what I take, and some of the things have changed because I've been diagnosed with MTHFR, so that's why I'm redoing this video mainly. So let's start with the things that I take specifically because I have MTHFR now. Okay, we'll start with these. I did not plan this. I'm just doing it for fun. This is B6, and I take this, and I'm sorry this is going to be backwards on here. It's P5P, and I take 50 milligrams once a day. This is a active coenzyme of B6, so it's a more active form. With MTHFR, you have an inability or a less ability to metabolize and methylate vitamin Bs. So that's why I'm taking these special Bs. This one, and these actually, all three were based off of a prescription drug called Metnex, and I just took the doses from there and I bought them over the counter instead of having a prescription. So that's why I'm doing these, and that's something that a lot of doctors will prescribe for MTHFR. So there's B6, it's the P5P, 50 milligrams. I'm gonna put all these in the information below. And this is by Solgar brand. All of these are. This is Metfolin. It's folate. This is not folic acid. And I keep saying, I need to do a video on why I don't want to take folic acid, and I will. But if you have MTHFR, you do not need to be on folic acid. Quite honestly, in my opinion, nobody should be on folic acid, even if you don't have it, because this is a more readily available form for your body anyway. So it cuts out the middleman and it's directly absorbed. So that's why I take this. This is folate, and I take 800 micrograms. I take 3 of these a day. So that puts me at 2,400 micrograms. My RE wants me on 3,200, and the other comes from the prenatal I'll talk about in a minute. So that's what this is. You can see it says under there it's Metfolin. It's folate, and this is also by Solgar. And then I take my B12. It's called, I cannot pronounce this, Methylcobalamin. K2 and I were trying to pronounce this yesterday, but there's the big word backwards. I take 5,000 micrograms of this twice a day. I take one in the morning and one at night. And this is the active form of B12. Another reason, like I said before, active forms is most important. And this is also by Solgar. This is sublingual. You're supposed to put it on your tongue. I'll show you what it looks like. It's really, the 1,000 milligram ones I found dissolve very well, but these don't. This little pink pill, I just chew it and swallow it, and I take it before I take everything else. So like I said, I do 2 of these a day. And then I also take a low dose baby aspirin. This is just Walmart brand. It's the 80 milligrams low dose. I take 1 of these a day. I take it in the morning. That's for MTHFR as well, for clotting issues. Now, once I get pregnant, they will change that to an injection called Lovenox. So, but that's for now. And then I also take this magnesium. It's chelated magnesium. It's by Bluebonnet, and it is something I take because it helps with absorption of all these other vitamins that I'm taking for MTHFR. And I take 2 of these. That's my husband's washing his hands. So I take 2 of these a day. They're 200 milligrams. 1 in the morning and 1 at night. It's supposed to help with detoxing your liver and cleaning you out so that you're nice and healthy. Okay, so now for egg quality. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this one first. Turmeric is also something I take for MTHFR. It was something recommended by Dr. Lynch. I'll put his website below. It helps with inflammation, and it's all natural. It's a root. I take one of these a day. It's a funny looking pill. I'll show it to you. It's yellow. See? You see it? You can also get this in like essential oils, and I guess you could drink it. I've seen it in all kinds of different forms. So I take one of these in the morning. Okay, so now egg quality. I take this. This is the gold standard for egg quality. CO Q10. I take 2 of these a day, so I take 1,200 milligrams a day. I think you don't have to take that much, but because I have such poor AMH, I figured the more the merrier, and it can't hurt you. I get these at Puritans Pride on the website, and they're very inexpensive, and it's good. It's a very good brand. I've read a lot of good reviews about it. So this stuff can be very pricey. So they usually have like a buy one get one free sale. So I'll get 2 of these. My husband takes one and a pill a day, and I take these. I take one in the morning and one at night. And this is supposed to help improve egg quality and AMH levels. I also take NAC. I've been taking that for a long time. There's some studies out there that show that it helps improve infertility in PCOS patients. I'm not polycystic, but I take it just in case. It also helps with inflammation and endometriosis. So I take 2 of these a day. I take 600 milligrams in the morning, 600 milligrams at night. And they're just white pills. I also got these from Puritans Pride, the same place I get the CO Q10, and their website's online. You know, it's easy to get to, and it's not that expensive at all. And then I take, for egg quality, L-arginine. Is that how you say that? I take 1 of these a day, 1,000 milligrams. It's just something that's recommended by a lot of doctors. It helps with, I think it's like a super antioxidant, I believe. Can't remember. I take so much stuff now. Isn't that terrible? But it's an antioxidant. It helps kind of make your eggs like they're supposed to be purer, better. I don't know. Also for egg quality, and I'm out, and I need to get this. I have not taken it in the last few days. The royal jelly and pollen. I talked about this before. This is some of the stuff I've been taking for a long time. A teaspoon in the morning, a teaspoon at night. You can see I'm out. I need to go get more, but you see how much I have to buy? It's expensive, so I have to kind of pick and choose sometimes, and this is one of those things I don't have to have. Some of those I have to have. So this one is by YS Eco Bee Farms, and it's 40,000 milligrams of the jelly and 32,000 milligrams of the bee pollen, and it's in honey, and it's like a little gel. They say to get it in this form, but it's the best way to take it, just because it's more pure that way. It's just more of the way it's intended to be, rather than a pill. But I know people that take the pills too. I also take vitamin E, just because it's something my body needs. And I take 1,000 milligrams once a day. You have to be careful with this. You don't want to take too much of it. I think it can thin your blood, from what I understand, as well as this. Fish oil can do the same thing. So I backed off. I used to take 3 of these. Now I only take 2 of them because I have the baby aspirin now. I take 2 of these a day. This is the highest strength I can find locally. This, and my vitamin D, I'll show you in a minute, are all from Sam's Club. This is 1,400 milligrams, and it's got a nice high dose. I don't know if you can read that now, of the EPA and the DHA. The EPA, it's got 47 milligrams, and the DHA is 250 milligrams. And this helps with inflammation, endometriosis, egg quality. It's just overall really good for your body. So I take 1 of these in the morning and 1 of these at night. And then I take this. Is also from Sam's. This is my vitamin D3. This is, I think, 5,000. I take, I had some blood tests done after, it's been about a year and a half ago, after the hospital incident in Orlando when we were at Disney World with my weird, freakish, anyway, that's a whole nother vlog. I went to a rheumatoid doctor, and he took my blood levels on all kinds of stuff. And one of the things that showed up is that I was Vit D deficient. So you need to take D3 if you're D deficient, and of course get sunlight and all the things that you're supposed to do to get that. So I take 5,000 IUs in the morning and at night, and it's a teeny tiny little pill. And I'll show you the ones that kind of stand out as odd looking. I'm not going to show you every pill, but they're tiny little clear pills. I take those, one in the morning, one at night. Okay, so then there's the prenatal. Because I have MTHFR, I've really been looking for a prenatal that doesn't have folic acid. There are some you can get online that are a little less expensive than this, but I just felt like, for me, I wanted to make sure I was taking the best of the best, and I feel like that this product is one of the best out there. It's designed by a doctor who is heavily involved with the MTHFR movement and trying to get the word out on how important it can be to not just pregnancy and infertility, but for all overall health. So Dr. Lynch has designed this along with tons of other supplements. And this is by Seeking Health, and you can go on their website. I'll post it below. And this is called the Optimal Prenatal. Okay, and this is what it looks like in the bottle. It is empty right now. All I have left in it is this little plastic preservative thing. It's empty. I'm out of it. Ugh, it stinks. The downside to this is you have to take 8 of these a day. You take 3 in the morning, 3 at lunch, and 2 at night. Okay? That's a lot of pills. But like I said, I just really feel like this is an excellent prenatal. This is not one of those that you get for $10 at the drugstore that's going to have minimum amount of stuff, and it may not be quality product. It's not, it's on the other end of the spectrum. This has more of, more of this in it. It has more of this in it. And more of this in it, although it's not sublingual. Okay, those 3 things, it definitely, those are things I take specifically for MTHFR. I was already doing that before I discovered this, and this has more of it, which makes it even better. So it's all methylated type vitamins. It's all more readily available for your body. Your body doesn't have to fight to absorb it. It's also got inositol in it, which is great for egg quality. It has milk thistle, which helps your liver detox. And I've definitely noticed that it helps that. I am very regular as far as my movements go, and I don't like to talk about that. But, I can take one of these, and within an hour, I know it's working. It's cleaning my body out. It's got red raspberry, choline, bilberry extract, all kinds of great things in it. So definitely, and it's also got more CoQ10. So this is something, if you have MTHFR, I definitely recommend trying it. But if you don't, and you just want to have a really, really good prenatal, it's good anyway. So now, here's my predicament. This is what I'm getting to. I went online to order another thing of this. And I will tell you, this is not cheap. This is around $50. Yeah. I realize you can go to Walmart and get it for $10 or $12, and you get the little chewies and all that, but it's not the quality. You pay for what you get sometimes, and I do believe that. And for me specifically, in my condition, I'm not saying, I'm not knocking somebody that does it, but I'm just telling you, when you're at my point in life and you're almost 40 and you're looking at having to pay thousands of dollars for IVF, you're going to pay to get the right nutrients. So I'm doing that, and it's not cheap, but it was about $40 or $50. And if you go on their website the first time you order, you can take a little survey, and they'll give you a code, and it's like 25% off. So I got this 25% off since it's my first time to take it. I got on there the other day, and it was out of stock. So I was like, crud, what am I going to do? Well, so I decided to try this. I know this looks crazy. Yeah. That is their prenatal vitamin in a protein powder. Craziest thing I've ever heard of. It's a huge bottle. You can see, like, opposed to my head. It's as big as my head. It's actually bigger than my head. This is a 30-day supply. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Let me show you what it looks like inside. I got vanilla. Here's what it looks like. Comes with a little scoop. Smells good. It smells like any other vanilla protein powder out there. Now, why did I get a protein powder? 1, they were out of stock of the prenatal. 2, This eliminates 8 pills out of my regimen every day, which is amazing. When you're swallowing as many pills as you see me swallowing, this that's nice. 3, I was paying and getting a protein powder anyway. I love my protein powder for breakfast, and the protein powder I've been using, which I'm not going to talk about the brand and all, but it had been suspected of having high metals in it. When you're MTHFR positive, you have a problem with detox anyway, so you don't want any more junk in you than you have to. So knowing that this was designed by a doctor, that it was thoroughly looked through, especially for MTHFR patients, protein powder for my breakfast, plus my prenatal all-in-one, I thought, well, I can't lose. Now, I'm just going to warn you, this is about $90. Okay? The protein powder I was purchasing was around $40. And my prenatal was around $40. So if you look at what I was spending on my protein powder and my prenatal together, that's what you're spending on this. So I'm not spending any more than I was anyway, but it is definitely a very pricey protein powder. But you're getting your prenatal and your protein powder all in one. Okay? I've been on it 2 days. I love it. Sorry, my husband interrupted me right in the middle of this. I was almost done, actually. Okay, so back to the protein powder. I've tried it for 2 days. I've been very impressed with how full it keeps me. It's 1 scoop. It's, let's see, 120 calories, 14 grams of protein. It has all kinds of your vitamin A's, your vitamin C, D. Everything is the daily allowance or more, except for calcium, vitamin A, magnesium, which I'm already taking more of, sodium, which we don't need that much of, and potassium. But you get potassium through your banana that you put in this. So it's made from pea protein and rice protein. Evaporated cane juice, natural flavors. I love that it's it's gluten-free, it's dairy-free. It's just, to me, it doesn't contain milk, it does not contain eggs, no fish, no shellfish, no tree nuts, no soy, no peanuts, no wheat, no GMO, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, and no artificial preservatives. I challenge you to find many protein powders out there that can say that and give you all the nutrients that you need for your prenatal all in one. It really is a cool thing, and for me, I'm definitely going to stick to it. I've tried it. The way I eat it, the way I've eaten it the last 2 days, I got the vanilla, and here's why. Because if I want to do a vanilla smoothie with like fruit, I can use that. But today I have I used it for chocolate, and I always get vanilla because I can add cocoa powder to it and make it chocolate without having to have a chocolate and a vanilla protein powder. Does that make sense? And cocoa doesn't have much in it, so I use a little Hershey's cocoa, just the real cocoa. I used PB2 in it, a scoop of that. I used a half a banana, almond milk, and some chia seed. And then I put, the banana was frozen, then I put a little ice in it, mixed it up on my Ninja, and it was delicious. I'll post some pictures in my video of it. But it held me until I drank it around 7:15 this morning, and it held me till noon. I mean, I really wasn't hungry. And then about noon, my stomach started growling. Yesterday, I drank it, and it held me until almost 2 o'clock. But I drank it a little later that morning. So, I mean, this is not something you would want to put in a water. I've seen people who put protein shake in a water, and they just shake it up in one of those mixer bottles and drink it. I don't do that anyway, because I have to have it taste good, but I wouldn't do that with any protein powder, but I definitely probably wouldn't do it with that. Consistency is really good. I don't think it's grainy or nasty or anything, no more than what I was taking before. So I just highly recommend that. So I'm taking that. I'm taking a protein shake for my prenatal. It's kind of weird, and I love that. Now, last thing, and then I'm gonna quit because this video is already probably way over time. I bought this at the store the other day. You see, I'm almost out for the week because here it is. This is Friday right here, so I have my Friday night, and then I have my Saturday. But it's broken down into Sunday morning, Sunday noon, Sunday evening, Sunday bedtime. Now, I don't take anything at noon, but I have so many that fit in my morning that I use this and this for my morning. So this is my morning, and then I don't ever put anything in the evening, and then I have my bedtime. It's really cool, and they just flip open. I'm sure you've seen these. I'm like a total old person. They just flip open like this. Boom. That was supposed to open that way. There. So I recommend getting one of these. It saves me a whole lot of time. I was spending 10 minutes dumping vitamins out into my hand every morning and every evening. I think I counted, I take like 16 or 18 vitamins. That was when I was taking this prenatal. But now that I don't have to take those 8, it cuts down a lot. So that's what I'm taking right now. It's like a Walmart pharmacy in here, or a health store. But if you have any questions, you can leave your comments below, and I'll be glad to help answer those. I'm going to post links to what I'm going to post the list of what I'm taking, the dosages, and how many times a day, as well as where I get certain items. So if I forget something, just feel free to ask me. But thanks for watching, and I hope that this will help somebody in their quest to find. I'm not a doctor. Let me just going to put that out there. I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying that this is the perfect solution, but I'm saying it's what I'm using right now. I've already tweaked from my last video of what I'm taking. It's a process, and as you go through infertility, you will find that out. But that's what I'm taking right now. So good luck, everybody, and baby dust, and thanks for watching. I'll check y'all later. Bye.